CNB Bank Raceway Park in Clearfield has been known by different names in its over 40 years of existence. It's been anything from a 3/8 mile to its current 5/8 mile configuration. It went from dirt to asphalt, then back to dirt, and currently is a paved track again. New owner Rob Hint is breathing new life into the facility.
We started looking for a new home for our driving experience. We had been down at Old Dominion Speedway in Manassas, and unfortunately they closed that track. So we were on the road, and on the road's kind of tough. So we were looking to find a new home. We were looking to expand our markets too, because we had always been in the South. And took a look at the track up here, and originally started to look at it as just a lease, but one thing led to another, and we ended up buying it.
For Rob Hint and track manager John Elliott, they hope that their dedication pays off for many years to come.
I started looking at the area and just finding the history of the area and the history of Clearfield. And once I got up here, I saw the track, I saw the area. It was absolutely amazing. I love every weekend that I'm up here. And it's a 5-hour drive for us, so it's not something where, we've made this little small commitment. We're both traveling 5 hours each way every weekend for the next 40 years.
The on-track racing experience will operate every Saturday from now through the end of September, excluding race weekends.
Well, the racing experience is twofold. One, we have some 2-seat ride cars that we take people out for a ride, as you probably saw a little bit earlier. We get one of our drivers to take someone out at speed around the track. The other is the driving experience, and that is very popular. It's a chance for the everyday person to get out behind the wheel of the race car and try it out for themselves. And they get a chance to get in the car, drive the car themselves, and we have several different packages for that.
One of the differences here at CNB Bank Raceway Park is it is the largest short track in the nation. I mean, 5/8 of a mile, progressive banking. All of the other tracks that we had done the driving experience on were 3/8 of a mile. So this track is extremely wide and super fast. So you're going to get a completely different experience than you would have on a shorter track.
By adding a few races to the schedule this year, the intent is to benefit both aspects of the business.
We want to try to work the two together. I think that there's a lot of synergies between the two. We can help bring in a bigger audience with the driving experience, because people will drive a little bit further to get a chance to drive the car. So we have a chance to expand our market just a little bit as far as the fans that may come out to watch the races. This year we're running 4 races because we really got a late start. It's pretty tough to do much more than that in order to promote the races properly. Next year we're looking at running 8 to 10 races. Okay, and then we'll move the driving experience to some Sundays in that case.
In the past few years, the track, then dirt and known as Central PA Speedway, hosted some big events with tremendous crowds. So asphalt racing can be a tough sell in the region.
Well, I've always loved asphalt racing, and I know I've heard a lot of people tell me, Central PA is dirt track country, and you're barking up the wrong tree. But there's a lot of people out here who just love racing, and there's a lot of people out here who haven't had the chance because most of these tracks have been closed. And to do some asphalt racing. We've had a lot of people. The community support and the community interest has really been tremendous in local racing, and we want to get the local guys involved. I mean, that's what the fans come out to see.
Even consider the guys who love it as dirt and say, "Oh man, I wish it was still going to have dirt on it." But hey, I wish you the best of luck with whatever endeavor that you are doing. I haven't had anybody tell me, "Hey, I wish it would stay closed." This is a racing community, and if there's a place to race, they want to have racing at it.
To compound matters, America's Motorsports Park reopened this year and runs their events on Saturdays as well. And it is located only a couple of miles from CNB Raceway Park.
I've actually talked with Jeff Taylor down at the America's Motorsports Park, and we've talked a lot about working together, and we also cater to a slightly different crowd. You have people that are strictly want to watch dirt and strictly want to watch asphalt, and then we're going to have some crossover people who just love racing, and they don't care which one they're looking at, and we want to work together. It's a tough business, motorsports business is, and it's too tough to be at odds with each other. So we've had a lot of discussions about working together and how we might do that.
I'm really anxious to see actual racing on this track. You know, get 30 cars out there and green flag drops. It's going to be amazing.
Their first race on the schedule will be a 100-lap late model race on June 22nd, along with the Super Cup stock cars.